So, the latest of these rubber duckies, yeah, I'm going to continue on. I think it's a good metaphor, right? Not about the rubber duckies, it's about the water that's spilling over the bath. The power bill con. I keep on this because you are going to see some rubbish in the next couple of days, including the Prime Minister going out and about and trying to trick people that remember his $275 promise, which was on the average normal bill that was supposed to be dropped by 2025. Instead, he's had to extend the scheme that is artificially paying off a power company and artificially fiddling with the inflation numbers, and he'll add another 6 months to that.
Our budget is about helping family budgets. Labor will take another $150 right off your power bills.
They're taking $25 off a month. It's the same $25 a month that they have done for the past 12 months, which best case scenario works out to $75 every 3 months, which is 1/4 of a year. All of this is billions of dollars. Again, not because they've been able to deliver on their promise, but because they have to buy their way out of their failed promise. When Tony Abbott promised to stop the boats, if more boats had turned up, well, that'd be a pretty obvious broken promise, right? We all know the reason why they have to do this, because power prices keep going uppity, up, 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 up. There's even an expectation of them going up another $200 in the next few months, meaning whatever Band-Aid they're putting on all of this, the blood is spilling over and around. Let alone, of course, if you're in a small business, but we know small business, these people couldn't care less because they want the triangle of dependency, right? They don't need small business because small business is pesky. They're out on their own. They want you dependent on the government because then they can control you. And by that I don't mean some big, shady way with a certain coloured pill, whichever that one is, from the Matrix where you can see everything and you're not falling for the machine. No, it means you just don't rock the boat. It means that they can scare people about cuts to the public service, despite the fact that the size of it and the cost of it has gone up by as much as I've just shown you, that any attempt to pull that in, oh, that's cuts, meaning anyone involved in the public service, completely worried about that. And of course, those people have a family and they're worried about those jobs. And we also know that the reason they need to do this is because they made a decision. They signed a piece of paper, they even put it into law that the country's electricity grid needs to go from the one that worked for decades to the one that might. When The Jetsons becomes a documentary, not fantasy, from the 1960s, 2062. Who knew that was the number that we learned today? Well, I've got to say, the ABC, rarely, like a broken clock, kind of is in the right place today, because they have shown that the root causes of higher power prices remain as the government offers the $150 rebate. Asterisk, $25 a month. Because you see, you still have to keep building their renewable projects. And they either are directly funded by the government, tax breaks from the government, all those other things. And the CSIRO told us that used to be $1 trillion, now it's about $500 billion. Green groups say it's somewhere between $500 billion and $1 trillion. Not interested in the rubber ducky, only the overflowing of the bath right now.